welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. A true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge off. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Well, we'll be looking for a goal or two. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Stones getting this one clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Bernardo Silva. Rodri. That's going to go a long way. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Ignoring. And here's Savinho. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Keeper's dealt with that. Reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. And here's Savinho. Oh, sweet feet. Fired deep towards the back post. Torreira. Lamina. Sané. And here's Osimhen. Yilmaz! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Gundogan plays it short. Ruben Dias is there, and he can get that clear. Savinho. Guardiola. Savinho. Playing towards the other side.
Foden.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yilmaz. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Savinho. And here's Haaland. Foden. Rodri. And here's Foden. Cross to the back post. That has been knocked clear. Glory. Savinho. That's good play. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. And here's Haaland.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play, he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Torreira, Sané, Yilmaz, Yilmaz, caresses it through. Out towards the flank. Lovely bit of skill. Torreira. Jacobs. Tries a deft little ball. Osimhen. Danger averted for now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sané, Lemina, Gundogan, Jacobs, Yilmaz, played out to the right. Haaland, Savinho. Great defending, strong and determined. Yilmaz really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Rodri.
Bernardo Silva. Osimhen does really well to win the ball there. Lemina. And it's Sané. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva forwards and with intent. Torreira. Yilmaz. Lemina. Sané. Now it's Lemina. Gundogan. Savinho did well to step in there.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Sané. Yilmaz played out to the left flank. Chance to shoot! Foden. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Sané. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Jakobs. Yilmaz. Sane knocks it out wide. And it's Jakobs. That's tiny. Jakobs. Now here's the delivery. Yilmaz! And everyone off their seats.
They overcooked that. They were aiming for perfection, and they got it slightly wrong.
Here's Osimhen. Yilmaz. Jakobs. Yilmaz played out towards the right wing. Showing good feet. Receives it in a... He's having a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Sane with the cross. Stitch defending, but that'll do. Big glory. Here's Savinho. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That was nicely by the defence. And it's made its way to him. Glory. Rodri. Glory. And here's Savinho. A chance to play it in. He is just caressing the ball. And that has been cleared.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Rodri. Savinho. That is lovely. Savinho's cross. Yilmaz. Oh, good spread. Played into the middle. Shot it goal! It's off target and by quite a way. Ruben Diaz chooses to go cross-field. Bernardo Silva. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Osimhen played out towards the right wing. Yilmaz looking to get on the end of this. Rodri. Stones shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva head over towards the opposite flank. Not with the early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Yilmaz. It's really well manoeuvred. Ignoring. Savinho. Ignoring. Rodri. Good take.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Here's Sané, and here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Diaz. Foden. Lewis. Foden. And it's Lewis. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland! Sané. Sané. Get that clear. It's Lamina. Aimed in towards the centre. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Galatasaray have reclaimed it. And here's Osimhen. And here's Sané. Now it's Lamina. Lamina. Moved on forwards. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. Savinho. Savinho's cross. Punched away. Yilmaz. Jacobs. Torreira. Yilmaz. Sané. Here's Osimhen. Yilmaz. Rodri. Yilmaz concedes a free kick for that. Rodri. Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Can he deliver? Lovely feet. Savinho's cross. And here's Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. Lamina. Single. Jacobs. Gundogan. Yilmaz. Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lamina. Here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. Here's Foden. Here's Haaland. Now it's Foden. Foden plays it in. Shakir claims it without any fuss. Single. And it's played forward. Lewis gets across to intercept that. Bernardo Silva. It's really well manoeuvred. He's terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's really well played. Sané. To the right. Yilmaz. Out to the right. Oh, that's neat. Sané. Sané played out towards the right wing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Savinho, no. Again, there's no way through. Foden. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Here's Savinho. Thinks one through. Savinho looking to run onto it. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Bernardo Silva.
They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bernardo Silva. Over to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Savinho! And yet another chance goes to waste. Bernardo Silva with the short one. Surely now! Needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Gundogan. Lemina. Daxi. Yilmaz. Jacobs. Yilmaz. Oh, that's nice. And Sané! Oh, they could be caught out here. And that has been clear. Here's Osimhen. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Ayhan. Sané. Gundogan. Oh, good spread. Single cuts out the pass. Gundogan. Gundogan shifted upfield. Picks it up out wide. Jacobs. Jacobs with the cross. That has been knocked clear. Back into the middle. Gundogan. Sané. Gundogan. Torreira. Gundogan. Yilmaz. Played out to the right. Cross goes in there. And that has been cleared. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lemina. Sané. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. That is a brilliant interception. Ayhan. That is as far as they're going to go. Silva. Now it's Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Great defending, strong and determined. Yilmaz. Torreira. Lemina. Ayhan, aim forwards. Lemina. Looks to the other side. Jacobs. And here's Osimhen. Real chance here. Hoisted in. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Ooh, delicate chip through. Savinho looking to get on the end of this. Daxi attempts a clearance. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Lewis. And here's Foden. And that's a good ball. Bernardo Silva takes a shot. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Yilmaz looks to get on the end of this. Gundogan. We're not going to make any further progress now. Gundogan. Yilmaz. Gundogan. Out to the left it goes. Gently done. Savinho given the lift of his goal. Ignoring. Savinho. Ignoring. A crossfield, changing the point of attack. I have. It's Sané. Gundogan. Yilmaz. And here's Osimhen. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Savinho. And here's Haaland. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hope with their backs to goal.
Here's Haaland. And next to... It's anyone's ball now. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Glory. Here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It away. Rodri looking here to chip it through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Ball's gone out of play. Yilmaz. Here's Osimhen! That's a half-decent try.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Silva. Ruben Dias. Torreira. Played back in. Yilmaz. Played out towards the right wing. Daniel gets it away. It's Lamina. Guardio. Savinho. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's not going far. Good ball. And it's played forward. Yilmaz. Jacobs. Torreira. Gundogan. And here's Osimhen. Lamina. Nice control. Gundogan. Now it's Lamina. Nice looking ball. Savinho. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias forwards and with intent. Gundogan. And it's Sané. Lamina. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Rodri shifted upfield. Gundogan. Ragazzi. Jacobs. Torreira. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Osimhen! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
The 1 and 2 touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talented technique of the highest standard.
Played towards the other side. Yilmaz carries the ball down the right. Tries a shot! Gundogan over towards the opposite flank. Nicely done. Gundogan. Yilmaz. Torreira. Foden. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Torreira. And it's played forward. And it's Jacobs. Oh, it's come loose. Ruben Dias. Foden. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Jacobs. Yilmaz. Savinho. That's a nicely weighted pass. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
High hand. Aim forwards. Singo shifted upfield. Jacobs. Gundogan. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Ruben Dias. Almost half an hour in now. Rodri, gently done. And that's really well manoeuvred. Jacobs. Yilmaz. Jacobs. Foot in. Savinho. Foden. Lewis. Foden forwards and with intent. Gundogan. Yilmaz. Played out wide. Lovely feet. Jacobs with the cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now it's Haaland. Clearly not happy with that. Jacobs. And it's Sané. Takes the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Torreira. Yilmaz. And here's Osimhen! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Over to the left. Deftly away. It's going to be another corner. Yilmaz tries to clear. Out for a throw. This might spell danger. He's got space in the area. Yilmaz. Lamina. Sané. That's an excellent interception. Osimhen. Savinho. Now it's Haaland. Savinho. Clipped into space. Shakir gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Sané. And it's Jacobs. That's very neat. Yilmaz. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's neat. So who's he picking out? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Jacobs. Gundogan done delicately. Ruben Dias getting this one clear.
Lemina really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rodri shifted upfield. Foden. That has found him in acres of space. Nice interception, well timed. That is a little undercooked. Sané. Gundogan. Vardiol. Savinho. Haaland laid out to the left flank. That is a great pick out. Ardaxi gets rid without sophistication. And it's Rodri. Hit into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Foden. Oh, such a clever touch. Time to deliver. He's cut it out. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Sané. Lemina, that's a delicate pass. Lewis. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Showing good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that was very necessary. And he welcomes it in. He is through here. Now it's Sané. And the keeper beats it away. Tries to cross. Yilmaz. Out to the right. Jacobs. Gundogan played out towards the right wing. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Crossing. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Gundogan, gently done. And for a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Out towards the flank. Foden. Oh, it's played into the area. Ardaxi gets it away. And it's Lewis. That's nice. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's managed to get free. Lamina. Nice control. Lewis makes the interception. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Bernardo Silva. Nuri. Here's Savinho. Goes for goal!
Torreira.
Jacobs. Now it's Yilmaz. Calmly anticipates. Ruben Dias. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Lewis. Ihan producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Torreira.
Jacobs. And it's Jacobs.
Torreira.
Moved on forwards. And what about this cross? Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's played forward. Now it's Savinho. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. It's a cute ball. It's out for a goal kick. Jacobs. Lamina. Sané. Strong running down that left flank. Lamina, and that's aimed into the middle. Here's Osimhen. Oh, great chance. Yilmaz. In it comes. Lewis with the clearance. Defending of the desperate variety. It's Lamina. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Sané. Yilmaz. And he shoots!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Rodri forwards and with intent. It's gone for a throw-in. Rodri. Now it's Savinho. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. Bernardo Silva. He's in a good position here. Haaland! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Lamina. Gundogan. Sané. Lamina. Yilmaz, spread out to the left. He is just caressing the ball. Gundogan. Oh, it's a great ball here. Now it's Haaland. Foden. And it's Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, gently done. Ihan. It'll be a throw-in. Lewis. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rodri. Lewis. Oh, good spread. Lewis. And here's Foden. Bernardo Silva. Rodri into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Gundogan wins the duel this time. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Jacobs, now he's off and running. Stones moved on forwards. Foden. Foden looking up to see who wants it. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ihan. Lamina.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Foden. He's having a look round. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Another big chance that gets away. Galatasaray can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Sané. Lamina. Gundogan. Torreira.
Haaland dead. There's little sympathy about.
Yilmaz. Out to the left it goes. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Can he find the finish? Clears it away. Oh, sweet feet. Rodri. Lewis. Stones aim forwards. Rodri. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva. Over to the left. Sabinho. Takes aim and crosses. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Stones forwards and with intent. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. That is lovely. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Badaxi. Torreira shifted upfield. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's really well manoeuvred. Ignoring. Stones. Rodri. Torreira. And it's Sané. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. He's being urged, takes a shot! Stones tries to clear. His name, and it's Sané. Lamina. Yilmaz. He's gone for goal! Rory. Bernardo Silva. Osimhen. He has found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stones gently done. Badaxi does really well to win the ball there. Gundogan aim forwards. Yilmaz played out towards the right wing. Yilmaz shoots! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Galatasaray are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Yilmaz takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen spread out to the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That'll be a throw-in. Sane, here comes the cross.
Galatasaray clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Lemina. Sane. Gundogan. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Sane. Lemina. Yilmaz. Guardiola gets good distance on it. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Yilmaz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Savinho. Great work on the overlap. It's a little off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cleared without complication. Gundogan. Sane. Rodri. Nouri. Rodri. Lewis. Ruben Dias. And it's played forward. Cross just lacking in accuracy. And it's Sane. Big chance! And the ball's come loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Gundogan. Gundogan chooses to go cross-field. Yilmaz. Foden. Savinho. Guardiola shifted upfield. Nouri. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Osimhen. Jakobs. Yilmaz. Jakobs. That is lovely. Bernardo Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Gundogan. And here's Sane. And he's heaved it away. And it's Sane. Sane knocks it out wide. Chance for a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Osimhen! He's kicked it out just.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Smashing header, this time surely. Guardiola gets it clear. Lamina. Gundogan. And here's Osimhen. Danger averted for now. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Stones. Stones forwards and with intent. Torreira. Now this could be a chance. Osimhen has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Jacobs. And it's Jacobs. Gundogan. Yilmaz. Nice physical challenge. Yilmaz. Savinho. Haaland has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Nuri. That's really well manoeuvred. Jacobs gets over and intercepts. Yilmaz. Sané. And the finish! Great football, shots and save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Stones is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Gundogan. Chance, surely! Lamina. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lamina. Sané. Played out wide. Oh, sweet feet. A chance to play it in. Wins the duel this time. Sané. It's Gundogan. Clears it away. Lovely feet. Haaland. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yilmaz. Jacobs. Gundogan. Lamina. Torreira. Yilmaz. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. been taken short. Cross goes in there. Well read. And the counter is averted. Savinho. Haaland looking for a runner. Ihan shifted upfield. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. Torreira. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, it's come loose. We expected better, and so did he. Lewis. This has gone, that's foul. Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Lamina. Lamina. Now it's Osimhen. Sané. Nicely intercepted. Haaland under intense pressure.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Now it's Haaland. Can he finish? Shakir tearing after the ball here. Ball is over the line. Gundogan.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Stones. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola, aim forwards. Stones. Oh, good spread. Foden chasing after it. Now it's Foden. Haaland. Foden. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. And he's there to get it away. Lovely bit of skill. Bernardo Silva. Haaland! Lamina. Ihan. Torreira. Sané. Gundogan. Lamina. Yilmaz. Sané. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Foden tries to think it through, and it's hoisted clear. Sane gently done. It's Lamina. Who's he going to play in? Proves too strong. Rodri. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Stones. Guardiol. And it goes cross-field. Single. Out to the left it goes. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. Torreira forwards and with intent. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Stones. Ruben Dias. Sane. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There's the shot! Horrible miscue. Lewis. Foden. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Guardiol shifted upfield. Ihan. And that's a throw. Lewis. Here's Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. Gundogan defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Gundogan, aim forwards. Showing good feet. Yilmaz. Now who's going to be first to this? Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. Played towards the other side. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Jakobs charging forward down that flank. Jakobs gently done. Guardiol. So we've reached the hour mark. Haaland. Savinho providing an outlet on that flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, what a climb! Final touch was poor.
Torreira.
Yilmaz. Gundogan. Yilmaz. And it's Lamina. Great run on the overlap here. Delivered in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Glory. Haaland. Rodri, gently done. Savinho is certainly onside here. Lamina. Sané. And it's Sané. And here's Osimhen. And a chance!
Rodri. Ruben Dias. Rodri.
Stones. Ooh, can he get onto this? Yilmaz. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen played with finesse. Now can he find a finish? Vardiol head over towards the opposite flank.
Ruben Dias.
Bernardo Silva. Rodri forwards and with intent. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Torreira. And here's off a real chance! And he thumps it clear. Sané spread out to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Serves up a cross.
Rodri.
And it's played forward. Foden succumbs to the pressure. Stones aim forwards. Sané. Yilmaz. And it's Jakobs. Oh, that's neat. And can he finish it? Savinho. Bernardo Silva.
Ruben Dias.
Stones. Sané. Tries a measured ball. Tries to get it clear. Rory. Vardiol shifted upfield. And it's Sané. Nice physical challenge.
Rodri.
Lewis.
Foden.
Vardiol. Rory.
Rodri.
Vardiol. Savinho. Rory. And here's Haaland. Over to the left. That has found him in acres of space. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lemina. Sané. Played in by Sané. Stones is there, and he can get that clear. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. It's really well manoeuvred. Savinho looks to get on the end of this. Torreira. And here's Osimhen. Yilmaz. Guardiola with a fine tackle. Guardiola getting this one clear. That's the throw. Bernardo Silva with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now it's Haaland. Savinho. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that's well seen too. Guardiola. Stones shifted upfield. Played out to the right. And here's Osimhen. Yilmaz. Out to the right. Nice control. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Sané. Lemina. Now here's the delivery. Rodri. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Well, that's well done, really robust. Torreira. And it's Lemina. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, he's overshot the green. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Gently done. Rodri forwards and with intent. Single with a definite foul there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Lemina. Gundogan. Torreira. And it's played forward. Sané. Lemina. That's good play. Rodri wins the duel this time. Yilmaz! Without the best in the keeper.
Galatasaray are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
And here's Osimhen. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Ruben Dias, aim forwards. And here's Osimhen. Out towards the flank. That's very neat. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Nori. Bernardo Silva. Haaland played out towards the right wing. Moved on forwards. Stones does really well to win the ball there. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Nori. Savinho. Nori. And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva played out to the left flank. Great chance!
Oh, denied at the last. Incredible. He had all the time in the world to take the spot as well. Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played out to the right. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Sane goes pulsing down that left-hand side. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yilmaz. It's Sané. Can he finish? He's kicked it out. That's a great save.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland. Savinho. Get a throw in. Here's Osimhen. Yilmaz. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Guardiola clears it away. That's a throw. That's physical challenge. Rodri. Foden. Lewis. Nori. Foden. Pressing, and he has been fouled there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said.
And it's played forward. Rodri.
Fadio.
Ignoring. Jakobs cuts it out. Now it's Osimhen. Sané. And here's Osimhen.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Yilmaz. And it's Jakobs. He is just caressing the ball. Rodri. Rodri shifted upfield. Haaland. Foden. Jakobs. Well read. The danger is averted. Jakobs wins the duel this time. Yilmaz. And it's Jakobs. Now it's Yilmaz. Can he deliver? Cleared without complication. Cleared away. Haaland. Ignoring. Savinho. Ignoring. Savinho. So who's he picking out? Defending of the desperate variety. Very nicely done. Bernardo Silva. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Rodri. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lemina. Singo looks to the other side. Fadio. Rodri. Ignoring. Ruben Dias. Stones. Rodri. Fadio. Foden. Lewis. Stones. Aim forwards. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Boys, well,
it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stones. Savinho.
Rodri.
Lewis.
Rodri.
There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Jacobs. Galatasaray getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Gundogan. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gundogan. Yilmaz. Gundogan. Lemina. Gundogan. Yilmaz. And that's played in low. And that's the keeper's ball. Bernardo Silva, gently done. It's Sané. Sané knocks it out wide. Lemina. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Not sure. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
Lemina can get it clear. Torreira with the foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Lewis. Rodri. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Sané. Osimhen absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's Lewis. Single gets rid without sophistication. Moved on forwards. And Bernardo Silva! A terrific save.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Great defending, strong and determined. Vardio. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva has played it long. He's got away. The movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Jacobs. Bardacci chooses to go cross-field. And it's played forward. There will be a throw-in. Vardiol. Nouri. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Jacobs. Yilmaz. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. That's really well manoeuvred. Gundogan. Sare. Aim forwards. Lewis. Stones shifted upfield. Lewis. Rodri. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol forwards and with intent. High hand. Gundogan. Sare. Torreira. And here's Osimhen. Proves too strong. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Into the channel. Savinho in acres of space out wide. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Sane. Sane takes a look up. Lovely feet. Lamina succumbs to the pressure. Moved on forwards. Nouri. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Bardacci. That's really well manoeuvred. Ihan aim forwards. Yilmaz. And here Osimhen! Keeper always had the measure of that.
How about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Tries to get it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Lamina. Gundogan. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Lewis. Vardiol gently done. Single. Gundogan. Sané. Lamina. Foden. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Over to the left. Torreira. Jacobs. Lamina. That is lovely. And here's Sané. Now it's Lamina. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Gundogan. Rodri wins the duel this time. Savinho. Guardiola, gently done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yilmaz. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Haaland. Caresses it through. Foden. That's very neat. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he cuts out the supply. Jacobs. Torreira. Lamina. And it's Gundogan. Sané. Savinho, aim forwards. Foden. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Stones. Stones forwards and with intent. Gundogan. Yilmaz. Lovely, now then. Big chance! It's a loose ball. Lewis clears it away. Rodri, the final 5 minutes. Bernardo Silva, moved on forwards. Savinho. Ignoring. Haaland! Oh, there was plenty on that. Really well manoeuvred. And it's Sané. Gundogan. And here's Osimhen. Great defending, strong and determined.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Savinho. Here's Haaland! He's kicked it out, that's a great save. Gundogan. Lemina. Looking here to chip it through. That has been cut short. Single. Gundogan. Lemina. Single. Sane. Yilmaz. And here's Osimhen. Good ball, good take. Oh, good spread. Jakobs pings it across. Savinho. Bardazzi. Rodri. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Osimhen. And it's Jakobs. Oh, super find. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
The pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Osimhen. Savinho. Now it's Haaland. Nuri. He's shifting through the gears here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Bernardo Silva has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Single. Gundogan. Galatasaray have a free kick. Yilmaz. Shapes to shoot! Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bardazzi. Torreira shifted upfield. Lemina looking for options. Picks it up out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Gundogan. And it's Sané. Now it's Lemina. Time to deliver. And the finish! This has gone, that's a foul. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. That has been knocked clear. Foden. Played towards the other side. Nuri. Savinho. Torreira does really well to win the ball there. Nuri. Now it's Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Nuri. Lewis. Torreira. Torreira, gently done. Moved on forwards. Lewis gets it away.